Have a good day, students. This is Ayaz Aslam, and this is lesson number 5. So, right now we are going to discuss Book 7, Test 1. First word is ancestry. Ancestry means the family or the race of people that you come from. You are from this ancestry, Scottish ancestry, that ancestry, especially when we talk about uh, one example is Scottish ancestry, you can see. Exploit when you are using people. This is a negative word. It means that misuse somebody. You are using somebody for some purpose. So we have different kind of exploitation. We have political exploitation. We have religious exploitation. So another one meaning is exploit somebody to treat somebody unfairly by making them work and not giving them much in return. So this is one meaning. Exploit something to use something well in order to gain as much as possible. Another word is extinction. After this, extinction is in Urdu language, we can say napaid ho jana. So a situation in which a plant, an animal, or way of life stop existing. This is very important word. Extinction. Illuminate. Illuminate means that illuminate something to shine light on something, to enlighten something, to spotlight something. One is the earth is illuminated by the sun. Actually, this is regarding the physical light. Illuminate. Illuminate the idea. We can also use this word in this way. Okay, after this, we have another word that is actually maneuver. So, maneuver, when we talk about especially movement of plane or plan. This is military exercise involving a large number of soldiers moving. So these are sometimes we are using tactics. So movement performed with care and skill, maneuver, right? So this is very common word and this is good word if you will use in your writing. Next is mysterious, mysterious smile, enigmatic smile of Mona Lisa. This is one word. Difficult to understand or explain, strange. Navigation. You have uh, Internet Explorer, you have Netscape Navigator. Navigator is actually the skill or the process of planning a route for a ship or other vehicles and taking it there. The movement of ship or aircraft. Navigate जहाज बहरी जहाज जिन सबको navigate करता है from one position to another. So they are cruising, they are setting their path, its path on uh, in the ocean. Nocturnal, रात से मुतल्लिक night, this is bats वाले के अंदर जो हमारा एक article आ रहा है उसके अंदर है nocturnal cycle. These animals are strictly nocturnal, active at night. So some of the animals they are active, just like owl we have, bats we have, they are active. Nocturnal, this is adjective. So these insects are largely nocturnal, strictly nocturnal. You need to remember this. Happening during the night, a nocturnal visit. Obstacle. Obstacle, hindrance, rukawat, easy word. Phantom, ghost. Ghost means the phantom of his dead father. So, ghost of his dead father. A thing that exists only in your imagination. Phantom and chimeras inhabited her brain. Pioneer. Pioneer, the person who is the first one. Pioneer, a person who is the first to study and develop a particular area of knowledge, culture, etc. that our people then continue to develop. So he is the pioneer in these universities. He is one of the pioneers. He is one of the pioneers. So in this way, we can also use this word. Sensation. Sensation mean feeling, a feeling that you get when something affects your body, a sensation, right? So I had a sensation of falling as if in a dream. The ability to feel through your sense of touch. So a general feeling or impression that is difficult to explain or experience or a memory. So sensation, jhurjhuri jise in Urdu language we can say. Adequate, munasib, sufficient, appropriate, enough in quantity, a good enough in quality. So adequate. This word you can pronounce in this way, adequate. And adequate for something, the space available is not adequate for our needs. So you need to remember this word in this way. Aqueducts. Aqueducts, a structure for carrying water, usually one built like a bridge across a valley or low or ground. जेर ज़मीन जो इसको उर्दू में हम लोग कहते हैं कारेज, बलूचिस्तान के अंदर अक्सर जमीर जेर ज़मीन उन्होंने एक्वाडक्ट्स बनाई होती है, पानी गुजरता है, एक्वा पानी से रिलेटेड होता है, पानी. Aquifer, a layer of rock or soil that can absorb and hold water. एक channel के अंदर, that is aquifer. Consequences. Consequences means a game in which each player writes the first line of a story. So consequences, a result, you can say simple natija. By using this word, you can use this. The result is a number of crazy or often. Okay, conserve. Conserve means save. You can save something, conserve something to use as little of something as possible so that it lasts a long time. काफी अरसे तक वो रहे. Ecological माहौल से मुतल्लिक environment से ecological changes. So ecology, ecological movement, environmental movement, ecological disaster. So this is how you will remember this word. Ecosystem. Ecosystem, ecological. And next is ecosystem, environmental, related with your environment. Endangered species, jeopardize. Endangered, at risk of no longer. Extinct होने का जिसका डर हो, endangered खत्म हो सकती हैं, so उसको हम endangered species वाला use करेंगे. Entwined. Entwined means जुड़ा हुआ किसी चीज का, entangled. जैसे you have watched the movie Tangle, so in the same way you can use the word entwined. After this, we have environmental, ecological, environmental. These are same words, but I have written only to memorize the spelling of this word. Jeopardize, endanger, jeopardize something, risk of harming or destroy something, somebody. He would never do anything jeopardize his career. This scandal seriously jeopardized his chance of being re-elected. Manipulate. So what is manipulate? Manipulate is you are manipulating something. She uses her charm to manipulate people. चलाना, लोगों को इस्तेमाल करना. As a politician, he knows how to manipulate public opinion. लोगों की opinion को कैसे manipulate करना है. Manipulate somebody into something or in doing something. They manage to manipulate us into agreeing to help. Manipulate something to move persons, bonds or joints into correct position. किसी की हड्डियों वगैरह को करेक्ट पोजीशन में लेके आना. ये 3 4 5 वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मीनिंग है मैनिपुलेट के. यू नीड टू रीड एंड यू नीड टू रिमेंबर दीज वर्ड्स. मिलीनियम 1000 ईयर, एक हजार साल, जिस तरह डेकेड 10 साल होता है, सेंचुरी 100 साल, 1000 मिलीनियम. Nevertheless, despite something that you have just mentioned, there is little chance that we will succeed in changing the law. Nevertheless, it is important that we try. Okay. So after this, we have another word, occupants. Occupants, रहने वाले लोग, people who lives or works in a particular house, room, building. Occupants, वहाँ के जो रहने वाले लोग हैं. This is how we can use this word. All outstanding bills will be paid by the previous occupants. जो पहले लोग रह रहे थे उन्होंने bills वगैरह pay कर दिए. Outset. Okay, the outside of something, at form beginning of the something. I made it clear right from the outset. बिल्कुल आगाज से मैंने क्लियर कर दिया था that I disapproved कि मैं इसको कबूल नहीं करूंगा. You should have made that clear right at the outset. आपको शुरू शुरू में बता देना चाहिए था. Outset the outset इसको याद रखें. This is very good word if you want to use it in writing. Preventable, avertable इसको दूर रखा जा सके. Replenish, replenish, replenish something to make something full again by replacing what has been used. Filled, to replenish food and water supplies, दोबारा से भर देना, ज़्यादा कर देना. Allow me to replenish your glass, मुझे allow करें कि मैं आपके पानी ग्लास को fill कर दूं किसी भी चीज़ से. Soaring, rocketing, बढ़ना तेजी से. Uh, if the value around or level of something soars, it rises very quickly. So soaring cost, soaring price, soaring temperature, ये combination याद रखें. Soaring cost, price, temperature you can use in this way. Soaring up into something, to rise quickly, smoothly, right? To fly every high in the air or remain high in the air. An eagle soaring high, this is another meaning. Soaring high above the cliffs. ऊंचा, बुलंदी के ऊपर हवा में रहना. To be very high or tall, soaring mountains, soaring high above the cliffs. The building soared above us. एक तो ज्यादा ज्यादा होना, ज्यादा की मीनिंग में, और दूसरा बहुत बुलंदी के अंदर होना. वर्ब है ये वर्ड, बहुत अच्छा वर्ड है, यू कैन यूज इट. Sophisticated, having a lot of experience or the world and knowledge about fashion, culture, and other things that people think are socially important. So sophisticated. Thrive, to become and continue to be successful, strong, healthy. Thrive, new business thrive in this area. तो thrive in ये preposition के साथ याद रखें. Thrive in, flourish करना, बढ़ना, फलना, फूलना. Accredited, so accredited, officially recognized as something with official permission to be something. Okay, our accredited representative, यानी कि ऑफिशियली किसी चीज को पहचान लेना, ऑफिशियल परमिशन के साथ किसी चीज का होना. सर्टिफाइड, इसका सरनाम है सर्टिफाइड. ऑफिशियली अप्रूव्ड एज बीइंग ऑफ एन accredited center, accredited university, accredited school. You can use this word in this way. Attribute, खसूसियात, characteristics, remember spelling, easy word. Autocratic, despotic. So at autocratic, having complete power, involve rule by somebody who has complete power. An autocratic leader, autocratic regimes, बहुत ज़्यादा ताकत होना, power होना, leader के साथ, regime के साथ, you can use this word. So autocratic manager, देखें regime, power, leader, manager, autocratic, बहुत ज़्यादा powerful होना. Despotic, इसका synonym है expecting to obeyed by other people, जो दूसरे लोग उसकी बात माने. Not caring about their opinion और feeling, और उनके बारे में कुछ ना समझे. Autocratic manager, ठीक है. लीडर और regimes, पावर और उसके साथ एक वर्ड यूज हो रहा है. Baroque, so the grand and highly decorated style used in European architecture, art, music in 17th and 18th century. Painting representative of the Baroque. Beforehand, compound word है only to tell you that किसी चीज से पहले. Beforehand, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a few weeks beforehand. I wish we would know about it beforehand, हमें पहले से पता लग जाता. Categorical, दर्जे के साथ, दर्जा बदर्जा. Explicit, वाज़ेह करना. Concentrating, किसी चीज पे फोकस करना. Intensely, स्पेलिंग देखें इसका, CONCENTRATING, focus intensely. So concentrate something on. So this is, there are multiple meanings, you can check and you can use it. Consciousness, consciousness कहते हैं awareness. The person is in his conscious, वो होश में आ गए. Unconscious बेहोश हो गए. Consciousness awareness के साथ. So counterproductive, detrimental, having the opposite effect to the one which has intended, किसी चीज का उल्टा असर होना जो हम सोच रहे हैं. Counterproductive. Increase in taxation would be counterproductive. तो टैक्सेशन में अगर हमने इजाफा किया तो इसका नेगेटिव एक असर पड़ेगा। जी, after this we have another word, dispensed. Dispensed means to give out something to people. The machine dispenses a range of drinks or snacks. Dispense something to somebody, formal to productive something, especially a service people who are dramatization, presentation, dramatization, the process of presenting a book, an event, etc. A play, a film, movie, ये इसको dramatization कहेंगे हम. Elusive, ambiguous, elusive, ambiguous, difficult to find, define or achieve. Eric and elusive as ever, हमेशा की तरह elusive, was nowhere to be found. अब कहीं पे मिल नहीं सकते. Emulate somebody something to try to do something as well as somebody else because you admire them. Mimic करना, emulate करना, नकल उतारना. किस वजह से नकल उतारना कि आप उसे एडमायर कर रहे हैं. मिमिक थोड़ा सा नेगेटिव है. एम्यूलेट आप उसे पसंद करते हैं. यू आर emulating the person. She hopes to emulate her sister's supporting achievement. वो चाह रही है कि वो अपने जिस तरह अचीवमेंट्स हैं उसको एम्यूलेट कर सके. माइक्रोसॉफ्ट विंडो और लिनक्स आर एम्यूलेटिंग मेनी एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ ईच अदर. दोनों ने एक दूसरे की काफी चीजें कॉपी की हैं. Hypnosis it means an unconscious state in which somebody can still see and hear. जो बंदा देख सकता है सुन सकता है. It can be influenced to follow commands और कमांड जैसा hypnotize वर्ड है उससे hypnotism, hypnotize, hypnosis वर्ड. Illustration वजाहत करना. Improvised means to make or do something using whatever is available, usually because you do not have what you really need. So this is improvised. There isn't much equipment. We are going to have to improvise. ठीक है जी. Spontaneous जी. To make or do something using whatever is available. कुछ भी करना जो भी आपके पास मुमकिन रिसोर्सेज हैं उसको इस्तेमाल करना. खास तौर पे because you do not have what you really need. आपके पास जो चीज जिसकी जरूरत है वो आपके पास नहीं है. So improvise something. We improvise something, some shelves out of planks of wood and bricks. ठीक है जी. Speaking instead of planning it. एडवांस ये इसके ऊपर एक और है कि जी it will be there is another meaning. It will be ready for ready sometimes next week. I expect she said improvising. Inadequate. Adequate होता है मतलब proper होना और insufficient होना. Inadequate. पहले adequate word we have learned and this is inadequate. Likewise इसकी तरह. Similarly, likewise. Notoriety इसका मतलब है कि fame of for being bad. जिस तरह notorious है उसी से ये word है notorious and notoriety कि बुरा होना मशहूर यानी कि बुरे होने में मशहूर होना. This is what peripheral devices. कंप्यूटर के अंदर हम कीबोर्ड माउस वगैरह को peripheral extra outside ये चीजें जो हैं these are called peripheral. स्पेलिंग देखिए PERIPHERAL peripheral. फिनोमेना कोई भी चीज. फिनोमेना इंसिडेंट एक्सीडेंट वगैरह effect or an event of nature society special one that is not fully understood. एक ग्लोबलाइजेशन एक फिनोमेना है 21वीं सदी का. प्लेसिबो एक ऐसी फेक वेल्स होती हैं जो असर नहीं करती. बस लोगों को पेशेंट्स को बताने के लिए कि जी आप दवाई खा रहे हैं ठीक हो जाएंगे. साइकोलॉजिकली इम्पैक्ट के लिए प्लेसिबो वर्ड हम यूज करते हैं. फेक वेल्स. साइकोड्रामा a way of treating people who are mentally ill by encouraging them to act events from their past to help them understand their feelings. Many times a patient needs to be treated by psychodrama. ठीक है ना. साइकेट्री के अंदर आप ये एक्टिविटी करते हैं कि लोगों को पुरानी चीजें याद हैं उसको साइकोड्रामा कहते हैं. एक ऐसा फिल्म मूवी वगैरह दैट मेक्स माइंड्स एंड फीलिंग ऑफ द करेक्टर मोर इम्पोर्टेंट देन द इवेंट्स. अक्सर फिल्मों में दिखाया जाता है जैसे पुरानी चीजें दिखाई जाती हैं तो एकदम एक पहिया सा घूमना शुरू हो जाता है उसके बाद द पर्सन इज लर्निंग, और उसको समझ आना शुरू हो जाती है क्या हो रहा है, उसकी याददाश्त वापस आ जाती है, समथिंग लाइक दैट। रेडिकल है फॉर रीचिंग, बेसिक मैंने आपको बताया था, मोस्ट बेसिक पहले भी वर्ड आ चुका है, इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ समथिंग थ्रू थॉरो एंड कंप्लीट, न्यू डिफरेंट एंड लाइकली टू हैव अ ग्रेट इफेक्ट। रिचुअल्स, कस्टम्स, कल्चर वगैरह के साथ वर्ड यूज होता है। रिचुअल सीरीज ऑफ एक्शंस दैट आर ऑलवेज परफॉर्म्ड इन द सेम वे, स्पेशली एज पार्ट ऑफ रिलीजियस सेरेमनी। तो ईद उल अजहा के अंदर, ईद उल फितर में रिचुअल, रिलीजियस रिचुअल्स, शी ऑब्जेक्ट्स टू रिचुअल, ठीक है, इस तरीके से यू कैन रिमेम्बर। solemnly, without smiling or looking happy, seriously। स्टिम्युलेटेड, स्टिम्युलेट कहते हैं इनकरेज करना, तेज कर देना किसी चीज को, स्टिम्युलेट करना तेज, समथिंग टू मेक समथिंग डेवलप और बिकम मोर एक्टिव, टू इनकरेज समथिंग, किसी को, किसी आइडियाज को, माइंड को, उसकी हिम्मत को बढ़ा देना, उसको इनकरेज कर देना। स्टिम्युलेट somebody to do something, the conference stimulated him to study the subject in more depth। सजेस्टोपीडिया, सजेस्टोपीडिया एक सब्जेक्ट है जिसके अंदर टीचिंग मेथोडोलॉजी है, खास तौर पे लैंग्वेज की, मेथड ऑफ टीचिंग फॉरेन लैंग्वेज इन विच स्टूडेंट लर्न क्विकली बाय बीइंग मेड टू फील रिलैक्स्ड, इंटरेस्टेड एंड पॉजिटिव। एक एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट किया जाता है, म्यूजिक चल रहा है, अच्छे से सोफे पड़े हुए हैं, वहां पे आप बेसिकली रिलैक्स होके काम सिचुएशन के अंदर यू आर लर्निंग लैंग्वेज। टाइफेस फॉन्ट के बारे में है, अनकॉन्शियस, कॉन्शियस, अनकॉन्शियस, आई टोल्ड यू बिफोर। सो उसके बाद वेरिएंट है, तो हम कहेंगे स्लाइटली डिफरेंट इन फॉर्म, अदर टाइप, ये टाइप में फ्रॉम समथिंग एल्स, ये इस चीज के 5 वेरिएंट हैं, ठीक है, तो you can use this word as well। So this is about today, it was a little longer, so but this is about our lesson, thank you so much, and Allah Hafiz.